much him to say much, but like it'll work out. Okay, so this button first. Right, okay. Good afternoon and welcome. What is it? Okay. Okay. I know some Portuguese. Baixi me bunda. Yeah. Right, okay. Welcome to the top 16 game from the Grand Championship. Mapril, come, sit down. Oh no. Okay, well, you won't be on. No estarás en la. You won't be on the camera all the time. You don't have to talk. What is it? Alright, okay. Bye bye. He doesn't want to swear on it. Okay, so yeah, we come back for top 16. I'm joined by Fernando Santos. A pleasure as always, Fernando, to have you here in Madrid. Yeah. And you're joining us to commentate this very special game, right? Yeah. I was lucky enough to get an extra game on, a very special game, because the Portuguese players, they don't like appearing on my stream because I've got a curse with the Portuguese players. It's like every single time you guys get through to the top, I try to stream you guys and then you always lose. Well, this time we've got on the left-hand side of your table, let me get this off the screen, Daniel Castanho, the wonder kid that we saw reach the final in 2017 National, playing Ankar Plat, 4 LOM and Advanced Sensors Mist Hunter. Serisu with Marksmanship and Auto Blaster and Old Terok. And then, on this software I've got to do a thingy here. Hang on, I've got to press this button and I've got to press this button. And on the other side of the table you've got Paulo Castanho from Almada, Portugal. Arvel Crinid, Crackshot, Intimidation, Expert Handling, Dorsal Turret, Veteran Turret Gunner on Nora Wexley. Lando Calrissian with Perceptive Co-Pilot and Yenno and Bistan. Father and son Portuguese face-off here taking place.
And Portuguese is going to pass this stage.
At least we know Portuguese. Someone from Portuguese is going to win. Someone will lose, and so I still have a curse, but someone will win. So there we go. It looks like time started. Yeah, look at that, huh? Right, 74-23. Let me try and clock. Change that down to 14. Okay, and then do this one as well. Down. Oh gosh. They told me they were going to warn me. Yeah, I got that. It's about 6 seconds difference. Okay, so here I am, joined by Fernando. Would you count yourself as being team captain for Team Portugal?
No.
No?
We are.
But you're like one of the longest standing members, right?
True. Me and Mapril.
Me and you and Mapril,
and
I don't know. Yeah. Like I first met you guys in 2015, 4 years ago now.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And so you guys, you'll know a lot of Paulo and Daniel. Now, I met Daniel for the first time back in 2017 National in December, when he made that final table. Was his father already playing? Who started playing first? Is Paulo or Daniel?
I don't remember exactly. I think it was maybe Paulo. I think it was Paulo. I'm not sure.
And Daniel got into it, yeah?
Yeah.
Daniel would be like 19 now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because he was like 17, 15,
yeah, he
16.
Can already drink alcohol.
He can now, yeah? Okay. So, thank you for joining us, everybody. We've got 100 viewers just going up now. 1 hour and 12 minutes on the clock, and we're going to be running through the top 16 here, and we're guaranteed to get a Portuguese player into the top 8, right? Yeah. Fernando himself was in top 32, got eliminated in that last round. For you guys, we saw how you won your hyperspace trial, your local hyperspace trial. So it must be like, why is that table wobbling so much? Enrique. Right. When you've got like some pretty high quality players now, right? Like you for yourself, I've always considered you to be a good player.
I think even if we don't have that much of players in there. it's good that we can come abroad and make the cuts. Several of us making cuts. It's nice.
And you've even travelled over to the UK System Open, the
Yeah,
Polish System
Holland,
Open before.
Yeah, Netherlands. And
Yeah.
Usually we come here to Spain.
It's easier,
closer
right?
and easier and cheaper.
Yeah, of course.
So as you can guess, they play a lot with each other.
Of course.
So
In fact, I can even manage a couple of warm-ups of this exact game
Yeah.
in the upcoming last week or so.
yeah, I think so.
We saw Daniel do very well so far already on stream. He's been on. He won his last game in the top 32 against Miguel Angel Fela Morfeo, and we saw him win yesterday on. I can't remember what he played though. I'm blanking now. I think it was. Oh no, he played the first round of this morning, top 5. The 5th round he played against Ivan Verde. And he won that game. They played against the four Star Vipers, the mobile fortress as it is. Yeah.
His list is very. If you're not careful, sometimes even if you are, it punishes a lot.
That
the other
Uncap
guy.
Uncap Butt serves as an excellent piece to just kind of go in and start stressing and tractoring small ships, and then 4-LOM just being able to stop and pass that stress off to a enemy ship, especially if they're foolish enough to do a linked action and end up double stressed.
But then Paulo also has a lot of life to go through.
A lot of hit points there on Paulo's side of the table.
That Y-wing is very troublesome.
It takes a lot of work to take those
when
down.
it starts going into range 1 with the extra evade token that you get.
Yeah.
It's much more tanky than you would guess at.
Of course. What I'm going to do is, just for making sure I'm completely informed of what we've got going on, I'm going to build up the 2 lists on my app so I know everything that's happening here. Let's remove these 2 and let's go with Rebel Alliance. We've got Lando, which you know does every time he completes a blue maneuver he's able to pass off an action.
Yeah.
And he's got
range 03.
Bistan, Perceptive Co-Pilot, and Nyenum, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
okay, so Bistan's a gunner. That's the title. Yeah. There he is, Bistan. After you perform a primary attack, if you are focused, you may perform a bonus turret attack against a ship you have not already attacked this round. So give him like a double tap, kind of Corran Horn sort of thing from 1st edition. And we've got to put in here the Perceptive Co-Pilot. After you perform a focus action, gain 1 extra focus token. And Nien Num to give him those extra bank maneuvers as blue to give Orlando just a little bit more maneuverability and action economy there. Right, whereas Nora Wexley in the Y-Wing. While you defend, if there is an enemy at range 0 to 1, add 1 evade result to your dice results, making her a little bit harder to kind of take down off the table. Is he doing it? He keeps kicking that table, man.
Which one?
the ref keeps the ref keeps kicking the table, and the camera keeps shaking. And she's got expert handling and dorsal turret. Expert handling. Where are we going with that? Expert handling is a talent, right?
Yeah, it's a talent.
There it is.
Yeah. Just turn that red barrel roll into a white one.
Yeah, the expert handling gives the white barrel roll instead of a red one, and the dorsal turret is just a 2 dice attack, right? So it.
At range 1, 3.
Yeah, range 1 to 3.
Yeah, it has a range bonus. At range 1 it has bonus now.
Range 1 it throws 3 dice, right? Yeah. I get you. Okay. And then we've got Arvel Crinid in the A-Wing. There he is. You can perform attacks at range 0. If you would fail a boost action by overlapping another ship, resolve it as if you were partially executing a maneuver instead.
Yeah, so there's intimidation there.
Yeah, and intimidation to help maximize that. While an enemy ship at range 0 defends, it rolls 1 fewer dice. And lastly, crack shot to push through that extra damage as well. So a lot of damage output as well as having a lot of hit points on Paulo's side of the table. A lot of damage output, very effective.
And Arvel is really troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if it goes bad, he can die suddenly, but he does a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Lando giving him an action at PS5, so he can still barrel roll at that stage, boost to bump at that time and still attack. It's quite a good tool.
Yeah. So whereas on Daniel's side of the table, we've got Sirisu, which while a friendship at range 0 to 1 defends, it may re-roll one of its green dice. Marksmanship, when you're performing an attack inside the bullseye arc, one hit becomes a crit result, and then the auto blaster cannon, which is if the defender is in your bullseye arc, roll one additional die during the neutralized steps. Crit results cannot be cancelled by evade dice, which is why he's got the marksmanship combination there to try and make sure he's able to get as many hits off as possible. And they're getting into attacks already. So this will be probably Lando firing 2 hits. I'm not hearing them at all. And no damage, I guess, right? So he
I thought it was one evade, but
he's definitely not taking any damage.
which one are Daniel?
This is Daniel. It's the same as what we're looking at up here. So he's lost 2 shields now on Forlom.
Okay.
There's a 3 hit, 2 and a crits and a crit. And he rolls a focus result, I think. He loses 2 shields. And there's 2 blanks from Sirisu. And Arvel fires on Forlom. 1 hit and 1 we can't see, 2 hits. There's 1 focus result, so it takes another 2 shields.
I don't know how you can see that. If it's a crit or a hit, I just see
Forlom.
something there.
Forlom goes through.
Okay,
You've got 3 focus results there.
Yeah.
And there's an evade, so it only takes 1 on Lando. And I can't see all the shield tokens, so I'm going to have to pop over once we get over to the dark activation phase, planning phase, sorry. And that's then back to dials, yeah? So no further attacks there. Still a lot of strobing happening on that camera. I want to go down, see if I can have a quick fix of that. Properties, where is it? Video, control crossbar. No, that's not helping. I did this before. In France I had a similar problem. White balance off. Where's the white balance? There. That's not changing anything. Put that on automatic. Sharpness, saturation. I don't know. Power line frequency, flicker, maybe. Apply. Oh, that seems to have improved. There we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, so now as it comes into range, this is where Ankar Plat's going to be a bit more effective, where you can probably use a 2-turn in and then...
Yeah, at least to prepare the next turn for that Y-wing that will probably also join the fun.
Yeah.
And the A-wing also wants to bump.
Yeah,
I think we are going to see a lot of damage this turn.
Yeah. There's going to become a big crunch point there in the center of the board. And I'm looking here for Old Tarok, which is at the top. There he is, Old Tarok. Right, Old Tarok is with, let me see now. Old Tarok, no upgrades on Old Tarok. Yeah, so Old Tarok is at the start of the engagement phase. You may choose one enemy ship at range 1. If you do and you are in its forward arc, it removes all of its green tokens. It's also got the Concordia face-off to give him a free evade for when he's defending from inside the forward-facing arc. Forlom has advanced sensors and the Mist Hunter title. So Forlom, after you fully execute a red maneuver, gain 1 calculate token at the start of the end phase. You may choose one ship at range 0 to 1. If you do, transfer one of your stress tokens to that ship. The Mist Hunter title gives him the cannon slot, but really it's about getting the barrel roll up action, which we saw used very effectively in the 5th round game this morning. And the advanced sensors allowing him to do a action 0 stop maneuver and then pass that stress off at the end of the turn thanks to Forlom's ability. And Ankar Plat, no upgrades on Ankar Plat, right? Nope. So that's it. That's everything we've got there. Cool. So Arvil moves up. Forlom does a barrel roll to the left. And if Sarisu bumps into Ankar. Oh, wow, okay. Well, the way he lined it up against next to it, I thought he was going to just shift up against him.
Yeah, those advanced sensors are
and there he's
very
got
expensive, but very good.
Yeah, of course. And so now he's used that. He's got that stress token again, which, if Lando doesn't get too far away, he'll be able to pass off to him at the end of the turn, which doesn't make really much difference for Lando. Lando's going to be doing those blue maneuvers anyway.
Yeah. Probably either making the Y-wing change the arc to get a shot, or just, I don't know, let's see where Sarisu goes. But that A-wing can still boost in barrel roll.
So yeah, one of the things that I saw as well at the World Championships was I saw Paul Leroux and his son, Jean-Luc Leroux, both made the top 64. So that was another father-son duo that we were wondering about how far they would end up going. They didn't end up facing each other. But lots of situations where we get fathers and sons making it into top cut, huh?
Yeah, I think you can practice a lot, right?
Yeah. We've also got, have you seen the little boy who plays? Bernat? He's playing in Hangar Bay pods today. Towards the end there. He also plays with his father. They normally make top cuts at regionals in Barcelona and stuff like that. So it's not that uncommon to have the father-son matchup. Now, Old Tarok banks in.
Who has initiative?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that bit. I'm sorry. So what's he got? Overlapping 5s, right? So if Lando's moved and now Old Tarok's moving, so his father has initiative.
I don't know if Sarisu already moved or not, since he did that barrel roll with the Y-wing, trying to go for a double tap.
Most of the dials are there's still one scum dial that's not exposed, so I guess that's Sarisu. Because if Old Tarok's moving, then there's only one left.
Yeah, okay. Old Tarok is 5 also.
Tarok 5, Sarisu 5.
Yeah, Sarisu is still
Forlom 3 and Uncarpart 2. Yeah, there goes Sarisu with a 2 bank to the right. Giving her a good range 1 of Forlom and Old Tarok. Maybe even Uncarpart if he's lucky.
It's tough to see from this angle. So do you think the Y-wing is at range 1? Yeah.
That's a range 2 to Uncarpart. Lando. So were we measuring for the space tug tractor array, or what were they measuring for there? I'm sure. So Lando's going to fire first. All blanks. It doesn't have that Han Solo ability to back that up. Old Terok then. What was that? That sounded like my phone. My alarm anyway. There's a special timer on the table to help them keep track, and it sounded like it just went off. I was like, not supposed to go off till the end.
A-wing shooting now.
Yeah.
1 evade.
1 evade against 2. Takes his first damage card on Ankar Plat. Now Forlom firing on Arvel Crinid. Range. Oh no, looking for range on Nora, but not got arc. So it looks like it's just range 2, right? Or did it slide through easily?
I didn't notice.
And there's 2 hits and a crit.
4 dice.
And 3 blanks and an evade.
Now Ankar goes.
Ankar going to fire on Arvel Crinid as well. See if he can get that last bit of damage through. 1 crit. Arvel rolls. 1 evade and 2 evades into blank. And they go back to dials. Now, what did I want to check? I wanted to check, let me switch off this overlay, because I wanted to check how many shields are gone on Lando. So they look like they're all red, right? All those shields are red. So he's lost all of his shields, but there's no damage cards yet on Lando. Right.
It's especially tough. They play each other so many times.
Yeah.
You need to improvise a bit, otherwise you're too predictable. But if you improvise too much,
yeah,
it might turn bad. Okay, Rocha's saying that Paulo has initiative.
Yeah. Now here it's going to be there's going to be a big crunch happening here. He's passed the stress from Forlon onto Terok, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, giving him a bit more flexibility there with Forlon. Ankar Plat moves into front. He's got range there for the space tug tractor array. Yeah. And chooses to track to him to the left. Okay. Well, he wouldn't fit to the right. And that means, can't see when he gets his hands out of the way. Oh, it looks like he doesn't go over the gas cloud again, so won't lose an action. Free bank to the right. Which is a dangerous place to be in. He's going to need to move from there.
To Forlon.
He's got that tractor beam token, so he's going to have 1 less dice on defense. And Forlom is going to probably do advanced sensors stop.
Yeah,
or
perhaps.
Yeah.
He gets a target lock.
Yeah. Oh no, he does move. No, he doesn't. No. He doesn't. Lock. 0 maneuver.
Yeah.
Focuses with for his calculate and calculate for his ability.
Gets
uses the advanced sensor to get the target lock. So he's set up a pretty nice shot there on Jake, with Jake being tracted. And now
maybe if Lando can make him boost.
Yeah.
It's range 0-3, so I'm guessing this from this view is tough, but I
for
think he'll be able
Lando's
to.
ability to pass an action to a friendly ship.
Okay,
He's
but he
doing a
wants
barrel
to,
roll for Nora.
He wants to make Nora. Nora hasn't moved yet. Maybe he's doing a 2-turn to the right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Trying to take.
And he was wanting to make sure he didn't bump into Ankar Plat. Yeah, 2-turn.
Yeah, there it goes.
And then possibly giving Forlom a more interesting target to shoot at than Jake. But even so, firing range 1 onto a full health Nora, I'd rather take range 2 on a track to Jake Farrell any day.
Yeah, and she gets the extra evade and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But six dice is gonna hurt that Forlom probably.
Yeah. The 2 attacks, the range 1 primary, followed by the turret, the dorsal turret. Serusu a bit disengaged from the rest of her squad here. Maybe looking to get some free damage on Lando.
Whoa. It's going on the rock.
Terror ends up on the rock, but Ben takes the damage.
It's coaching them. It's really cool. Okay, some shots now. So Tarek is at 3 HP.
Yeah. 2 hits there from Lando.
One evade and an eye.
Yeah.
So another hit goes through. Okay.
No, he was saved there. Now, is that Nora or? Nora, yeah, I guess. Only rolls 1 hit, 1 evade on the results. Now Serisu firing on Lando.
Crit.
1 crit. Uses the target lock. There's a focus. So just 1. Face up. That sounds like a hull breach. Devastating first crit to get on the Falcon with those 8 hull points. Now 2 hits, 1 evade. That's a fuel leak. 1 hit, 1 focus. Rerolls for 2, and 1 focus on the evade dice. Spends the calculate.
Another hit on.
1 more damage on Forlom.
Jake's firing now.
Yeah, Jake firing on Forlom. 2 hits. 1 evade, takes 1. It's a crit, it's a disabled power regulator. And then. So now he's got 4 damage cards. That was the extra card from Fuel Leak. And there you've got blanks.
Target lock.
Uses the target lock to reroll from Forlom on Jake Farrell. Gets 2 hits and a blank. And Jake Farrell rolls 2 evades. Ankar firing on Jake Farrell, gets 1 hit. And Jake an evade. So Jake looked like he was in a hairy position to be in there, but managed to get away from it. Nora gets the stress from Forlom, and they go back to dials. So that was a big get for Paulo to be able to make it through that turn without taking virtually no damage on his side of the table, right?
Yeah.
That the whole breach on Lando, but then that's about it. Not much else really happening there.
And Norris still
Let me just
6 holes into shields.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Wanted to make sure to tell him to put his damage cards somewhere I could see him, because he's got these template trays, so all of his cards have disappeared off the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I think that Norda will have to clear the stress and
Yeah.
turn the arc the other side. Yeah, I don't think of another K-turn will fit there, right?
For Forlom?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
He was
the
around
2K
that-
turn
he
would
was
do.
around that
Yeah, would
paving
do pretty
place.
well. Yeah. Once Arvel's moved out of the way, Nora's only got the 2 straight, the 1 straight, and the 1 banks open
seems-
to her.
It seems the Terrak also, perhaps he will clip it, even turning sharp, he will clip that rock again.
Even if he was to turn sharp to the left, you say?
Yeah,
I
I
think if he was to do a turn to the left, he'd be able to get away with it. Just. But any straight maneuver, he'd overlap. Anything that's not a turn to the left would hit the rock again.
Simcar is also not very well placed to do that now.
So tell me something, Fernando, something that's just occurred to me is these are the last 2 Portuguese playing in the Grand Championship now.
Yeah.
And one of them's going through to top 16, which is tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Which means that all the rest of you all got to wait around, huh?
Yeah, we'll hang around.
Yeah, I mean, like
together till the end.
If you'd have all got eliminated like today, then probably you'll be like, let's just go home early, right?
Yeah, perhaps we did something and go.
Yeah.
Still a lot of hours.
And
it's for a good cause. Let's say.
And
it's good that we can't go so soon.
It's a good format here as well, right? That the idea of having the 3 days, having 4 rounds on day 1, another 4 rounds on day 2.
It's less tiring.
Yeah.
But I mean, for us, it's one extra
day travel,
to put on vacation and another day away from family.
Of course, the whole idea around it is making it possible for you to play as many events as possible. So if you want to play X-Wing, Destiny and Imperial Assault, that is a possibility.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, that doesn't work for everybody. Most X-Wing players are just X-Wing players. And so it's not exactly perfect in that respect. But it does make things easier in a certain way. And, I mean, for you guys, is it a public holiday as well?
Yeah, today.
Yesterday?
But since we need to come... yesterday.
Friday
was.
Yeah.
But then it's so
you
many
had to
hours.
come on
we
Thursday,
need to come
right?
on Thursday. An extra hotel day and all that.
Yeah. Remind me how long it takes to drive from Lisbon to here?
I don't know, maybe 6 something hours.
6 something hours, right?
Yeah, and then the highway is just one lane. They are doing some.
Oh, right, they're doing some work there, huh?
It's some crazy 50 kilometers. Nobody.
I'm going to have to reframe my shot for the next match tomorrow because we've got too much white space at the top of the board.
Oh, maybe he still grabs a bit.
Yeah, looks like he's going to tractor him. Space Tug Tractor Array moves him right, which would block that 2K for Forlom.
Maybe he will just sit still.
Yeah.
Then the wiring will.
And looks like Arvel's taken a 1 turn to the left. Yeah, to right, yeah. Okay. Not bad. Still though, that 2K turn from Forlom is a bit tighter now. Unkar Plut's in the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he might. Yeah, no. I think there's space for him to fit there. It'll be tight.
Huh? What's his life?
Forlom.
Yeah.
1 point. 1 hit point left.
Okay. It's gonna be tough for him because Nora will shoot first. Lando will shoot first if he can still go there. He's going for the block to Nora. Yeah, but Paulo makes it fit. I think that's a dead. Probably
A dead fall on, right?
Let's see, but no modifiers. Let's see how he rolls.
Lando, there's a blue one bank to the left. And probably trying to pass an action to Jake.
Yeah, he can go to the
Barrel rolls to the right. Trying to set up for old Terok. I don't know, to me, it looks like Paulo's outplaying Daniel by quite a margin.
Yeah, I think he's having a...
He's got a much better position. Yeah. And boost. Links it to a boost as well.
He's hunting the other guys.
Yeah. Which would mean if for some reason old Terek was trying to chase down Lando and would have tried to bank to the right, he's going to get blocked onto the rock.
Yeah, Paulo has been messing with this list for a long time, just sometimes changing one upgrade, another upgrade.
Yeah.
He was in doubt if he would bring the expert handling or the hull upgrade on Nora. So he's
Terok goes over the rock, but we're not quite sure how. Straight. Dropping himself right in front of Arvel.
And Paulo wants to be in the front of Terok so that he doesn't lose any green tokens. So he clipped the rock, right?
Yep. He rolled for the rock before he did the maneuver.
Maybe he loses it.
So 3 hits there from Lando. There's 3 evades.
Queres ver o teu Arvel? Eu acho que 4 evades não te queixes. Também mereço. Ai, como tenho foco, se ataca com o jumper. 2. Não sei se é pela
Second shot.
Ezekiel, can you see if there's cloud here? What? If there's cloud. There is the cloud, right? Yes. There's cloud. So, let's go.
Checking.
Just keep on going, okay? For cloud.
Checking for obstruction on the shot through the gas cloud.
And as you can see, it's... Can I go see? Okay, perfect. Very nice for me.
So 2 blanks and a hit, and he's got the evade for Ankar. Now Forlom from Nora. Nora firing on Forlom. 3 evades, 3 focuses, I say. Yeah.
Still alive.
Terra.
Just one,
now
and
one
saves
hit
it already.
Yeah. 2
range
right blank.
Wasn't it for him shooting?
That's a direct hit. That's a loose stabilizer. What happened there? Hang on. What, he got? I thought there was a direct hit came out. He's got a hull breach.
Another.
Another damage on Lando. Right now, though, I've got a situation where okay, yeah, because the direct hit meant that the car was going to come out. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll get that when we get to the next planning phase. So the loose stabilizer was the extra damage card from the direct hit, and then he got another crit, which we're not quite sure of right now. And somehow Forlom manages to stay on the table that turn to get a shot off on Nora. And the disabled power regulator gives him an ion token. He gets a hit and a crit, I think, and there's one evade. So Nora takes one shield. No. Okay, no. I guess he had only one hit. I don't know.
Yeah, but
He's got the free evade from the ability from Nora. And that's it. Okay, now I need to go press a button on this TV. So does it switch off?
Suddenly this took quite a turn, huh?
Yeah. Because now Nora's going to be out of position. She's once again stressed. She's only able to go one straight or banks. That two straight would take her way too close to the board edge.
And Forlom can do what he wants right now.
Yeah. Forlom could even just do the stop maneuver again and just try and give the stress to her.
Now was also very tough for Paulo.
Yeah. It's going to be, for the position that Paulo's ships are in now, it looked like it was going to be easy to get Forlom off the table, but after this round it's going to be much more difficult, just because of the position that they're in.
And now he's trying to avoid that Lando runs.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if Terok and Sorisu can make it calm there. Oh, he was ionized.
But was it?
Okay.
Yeah, he's got two of them. Okay.
Then Nora can just do a focus and one forward and bank him.
Clears the stress and rotates arc.
Another 3 dice.
But there he's like he's really close to that board edge now, and if Forlom chooses to stress him again, he's going to be forced into that one bank once more. I mean, he's got to do the one bank anyway next turn.
Yeah, but if he kills Forlom now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's another 3 dice shot there.
Oh, but Forlom didn't even move, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he just bumped. He was very close to.
Okay. So it's worked out well.
Won't be able to stress.
Because of the arc ability, right?
No, he lost the stress, right? When he did the iron.
Yeah. He was forced to ion, so yeah. And because he bumped, he wouldn't have got any actions. Okay, Terok removes a green token.
Okay, Cerise also has bullseye, right?
Yeah.
Tarvel at 2 HP.
There's 2 hits from Lando onto Ankar, I'm guessing.
And he's dead, right?
Forlom, firing on Forlom from there. Okay. Or was that? So that was Nora, right? Now this is Lando firing on Ankar.
Really
3 hits there. Blank. 1 evade. Takes 2. Half points for Ankar, evening out the points. Paulo now pulling 5 points ahead. Auto Blaster from Serisu on Arvel Crinid.
Yeah, if he takes out Arvel now, it's complicated.
So he's going to be rolling 3 die.
Has bullseye on the healing.
Can you please?
Checking for bullseye.
Yeah.
Wanting to take
Yeah,
the rock out?
sure.
Wait.
There's bullseye.
Okay.
Arvel is in bullseye arc.
Ok. Quadrados. 3 dados. Não podes desviar críticos.
So we can stop crits, right? Changes one.
So he gets 4 dice. 1 becomes a crit. 2 crits. 2 hits, 2 crits. The crits can't be cancelled. So 2 damage going through on Arvel, and Arvel is dead. Bang, bang.
E 2 críticos.
That's a disabled power regulator. And that looks like a weapons failure.
Okay, if it goes bad now, I think Paulo will be in real trouble with 3 hits.
3 hits from, this be Unkar. Direct hit, direct hit.
So he's done.
A hull breach.
3.
4, yeah. And the damaged engine. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards at least there.
Não, falta um.
Direct hits. This is for this. So again, so this is for this, and now we still have 2 more. So this.
Falta mais ainda.
It makes no difference. He's dead.
Yeah.
There's another damage. What's that one? That was a damage sensor array. Yeah.
Okay, now either Nora goes on a killing spree, or it's gonna be really.
So it's a big
really
swing in just
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one turn, huh?
Yeah.
It looked like Paulo was dominating the table play, but now Daniel got very lucky with having the auto blaster attack on Arvel, and Terok being able to put through a lot of damage onto Lando, and just that damage combination with the direct hits and the hull breach meant he was just going through cards as quick as possible.
Yeah, not being able to take out Terok was tough. And he's at how many HP now? Terok 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that range 1 shot from with the A-wing. Let's see.
2 turn to the right with Nora, whilst the scum ships regroup on the other side of the table. And we've got 30 minutes left in the round. Well, 29, but you know what I mean. Now Terok.
Yeah, but Daniel still can't underestimate, as he knows, that double tap. It can make it swing quickly.
Yeah.
If
Losing old Terok right now would be devastating. Those last 2 ships don't really have much damage output. If he was able to get bullseye arc again, then yeah, he could probably do some damage onto Nora. The problem is it's going to take several combat phases of attacking Nora to be able to take her down, while she's able to put out damage for 2 shots if she gets them in the front arc.
Do tractor, não.
Yeah. Nora goes 3 straight. And Serisu a 5 straight. Full throttle.
trying to get some.
Just
hits
trying
in
to, yeah,
before she turns.
wants to get as close to her as possible, maybe get a couple of free auto blaster shots off. Got a chance to fire here. What happened there? Just disappeared. Target locks. Terok comes around.
Smelling blood in the water.
Yeah, there's enough. There's space there for them to get 2 obstructed shots off. He's moving out of the way of the gas cloud to try and get an unobstructed shot. And remove.
Estava a pensar, por exemplo, tens 3, 2 dados mais outra pedra.
So Serisu firing on I've mixed up my dice. My mouse, sorry. Sarisu firing on Nora, no damage. And back to Dials again. Daniel's Dials going down fast, as he knows how to wrap this game up.
Yeah, then we will get grounded.
Yeah, his dad does not look happy. He's going to say, you know what you wanted for Christmas? You can say goodbye to that now.
Yeah, just forget it. Okay, that's tough.
And barrel rolls. Okay. Eek is squeaky. He wants that gas cloud
Would never guess
to protect
from this
him as much as possible. Kira's going to get like those 2 evades now from the gas cloud and her ability. They're going to help her tank out a lot of damage this turn. Yeah, so moving up, Sarisu might have range 1.
Yeah, but if he gets too close, then Nora will get an evade.
Yeah,
Also from Terok's attack and all that.
yeah. So Nora checking range here for
Guess Paulo
Nora.
wants a range 1.
Assistance here? No, yeah. Yep. Confirm. Oh, range 1. Yeah, range 1. Through the cloud.
Range run through gas cloud then.
No. Penetras primaria transferir.
Paulo, Nora fires. Primary weapon, 2 hits and a crit. 2 focus results, 1 evade. Rerolls 1 for another focus. Gets 1 for the gas cloud. Takes 1 shield.
Second attack.
Now the second attack from the turret, the dorsal turret rolling 2 hits and a crit. And blank, 3 focuses. They get spent to evade. Now Sarisu firing back with a target lock through a gas cloud at range 1 means that Nora gets 2 evades here.
Not 2, right? One
Well,
blank, 2.
one,
let's see.
one blank will get converted into an evade. 3 hits. If he's able to roll 2, 1 evade here, he's evaded the whole attack. Yep,
Yeah, he's
the
safe.
blank for the gas cloud, no damage there. Old Terok still to fire. Old Terok 2 hits. Once again, Nora getting that
Yeah,
extra
probably
evade. Safe
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, she's really tanky.
Yeah.
Until you're really fighting with her.
Yeah.
Range 1 you wouldn't guess. But now Paulo is in a rough spot. Where can he go?
I mean, really, all of Daniel's ships now are down to less than 3 hit points. 3 hit points or less.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was
all
saying.
he
If
needs is that one good shot on one of them to be able to take them off and swing this game heavily in his favor. The problem is this turn he's not going to have that gas cloud to help him out. He's going to be a lot further away from it now. He's going to be exposed, and Terok and Sarisu and Uncut Pluck will probably be doing a free bank to the right to come and get into range as well.
I would say maybe Norda does one bank to the right.
Or I could
blocking-
even imagine
blocking those guys and then
Yeah.
firing on.
I could even imagine Uncar Pluck going like a 4 straight and using the tractor ray to try and move her over the cloud to try and have her bump into Sarisu.
Yeah, but I think he could really go for the bump.
Yeah,
Then
true.
he wouldn't get that many shots back. If I mean, Daniel is in a rough spot there.
Yeah,
Maybe a K turn, but then if it
very
goes
risky.
wrong, then he will stay stressed for.
yeah.
for
Very
the
risky because the
short
next
term.
turn it'd be so easy just to block him in.
turn o três bem?
And he goes for the through turn. Okay, maybe he's going to try to shoot and modified.
Yeah, and for a free bank to the right, rotates the turret arc to the right. Serisu takes a one turn to the right.
And he's giving him a free evade at the moment.
Yeah.
I guess he's going to barrel roll, yeah. Even then.
I still think he's in range of the
I
barrel
still
roll.
think so.
Yeah, at range 1. Terrox slots in nicely at range 1 though.
Yeah, but if either he doesn't shoot back, or he will get fired also.
Yeah.
Right? So against 3 ships, I think Paulo did really well.
I think
Changing fire with the Terroc at 3 HP.
Okay, so Nora's dorsal turret firing on Ankar. I guess because he didn't have a focus token, but he got the evade. He chose Ankar and didn't manage to get any damage for anyway. 2 hits here from Terroc. And 1 goes through on her first damage on Nora now. And back to dials again. Who'd have thought this last half an hour would have it would seem to be a lot up, open and shut. Now it's taking a little bit longer than we expected. There's probably still another 10 minutes in this game if Nora keeps tanking through.
But now Paulo will have to take into account that then he will probably move his ship.
Yeah. So, Ankar Plat, 1 turn to the right. Space tug tractor array moves her forwards to give space for Serisu and Terroc to move into. Well, Nora moves first anyway. She free banks to the right.
Okay. Isn't expecting that one.
And barrel rolls right. Now, if Daniel's still able to get arc on Nora, now she's tractored, so she's not going to get the evade die. But and she's not at range 1 there of Ankar for the bonus ability. Terroc takes a 1 turn to the right and focuses. Serisu does the same. Huh. Nora firing on Ankar Plat. 2 dice, 2 hits, 1 evade, re-rolls, 1 evade. So no damage there. Now Terroc and Serisu have got arc at range 2 on Nora. Nora's tractored, 1 die less. 1 hit, 2 crits. Takes a shield. That's a panicked pilot. That's a direct hit. Those direct hits coming out thick for Paulo today. Now Serisu to do the same.
2 stresses, or now it's going to be.
The game's just become a lot more dead for Paulo. 1 hit, 1 evade.
He's going to get tractored again.
Yeah, 1 turn, space tug tractor array, maybe even, can't really get him close enough to the board edge to force him off with the maneuvers, but the only options here for Paulo is a 1 bank to the left.
Yeah, but then he won't be able to move the...
He goes for a
He
2 turn.
he won't shot back.
Goes for a 2-turn to the right.
He was, yeah, maybe he forgot the boost.
He forgot the tractor, he forgot he had
Yeah,
stress.
but anyway, either way, he won't have any shot back. So
It looks like it's off by what they're doing. Yeah, so it's off the table and game. Daniel Castanho through to top 16 on day 3. That's the end of the last game of X-Wing today. Stay tuned as we see the top bracket complete for tomorrow. And we'll be speaking to you later. It's top 8 tomorrow. Top 8, not top 16. This was top 16. Thank you for joining me, Fernando. A pleasure as always. Best of luck for Daniel tomorrow.
Rapaz, uma cena. Por que é que não usaste crack shot aqui? Esqueci. É que eu rolei um e rolei para ver se saiu o efeito para ter os dois. E eu deixo um e tu não dizes nada. Esqueci-me. Estás-te a matar a Nora.
Parabéns. Shame. I don't know how to say that in Portuguese.
Plays better than me, so...
At the beginning, you were playing much better than him. At the beginning, you were playing much better than him. But you didn't get when you didn't kill Paulo.
Não, mas eu fiz-te aqui grande trap. Quando tu começaste a virar toda a gente para aqui e eu mandei o Fórmula 1 para aqui.
fazer o Fórmula 1.
Pô, mas não ficaste sem arco com toda a gente também.
Or at least it looked like you were playing better than him to me anyway. I mean, like, maybe he knew exactly what he was doing, but it definitely looked like you were doing much
Normally,
better. Like the first, up until like when up until he missed that shot on Forlon, I felt like he was outplaying you a little. He had more control over the ball.
The only move that I wasn't expecting was this.
Yeah.
And it was really miscalculated, but this K-turn here was to avoid getting close to this.
No, yeah, absolutely. No, it's not to say that your positions were bad, but like it seems like his were better.
I was this tractor here when I barrel rolled Marvel. I was expecting him to do a 3-bank.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was going to stop. He'd do a 3-bank in a boost and bump.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, barrel roll. He 3-banks. He hits Nora and gets nothing.
Awesome.
And then when I saw him stay here and just focus, I thought he's going to take Nora out.
Yeah.
And when Lando gives him his action, he's going to barrel roll and boost into the bump. So I have to barrel roll out.
Of course. Yeah.
É assim que eu vi, assim que só fizeste o Fox eu fiquei. E aí ele acaba ali com o barrel roll. Arvel with Lando is a very good combination.
Very good, yeah.
Because he can block, because he can do that boost at PS5, which is really good.
Very good.
Okay. Contigo, né?
Now, does this mean that he doesn't get his Christmas presents now? Or? No. Well, unless he wins. If he wins tomorrow, then.
And he goes to
É dos dois.
dos dois, né?
Não, nós combinámos com o
I
produto.
suppose these are mine now, right?
Yes. I didn't take mine out.
Ok.
Não.
Então, mas ficas com ela?
Supostamente o deal era o produtor dava.
Pá, muito.